Hey everyone, welcome back to Tartarian Airlines. This is your pilot speaking, making a in-person appearance. I'd like to say thank you for watching, and this is a crazy one. I don't know if you've ever heard of this before, but this is the Pakistani Sphinx. It's got a weird name to it, I'm not even going to try, but that's not even the only weird thing. If you think the crazy statue that looks like a woman and also a monument that looks like a Sphinx is crazy, how about the biggest star force in the world? I mean, we're talking about 20 miles wide, uh, 13 miles long. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. So um, what I'm about to show you is it's incomprehensible, and it's just right in your face. So hope you enjoy. And here I see obvious columns, and if not columns, then definitely statues that are carved in. But this looks like some sort of structure with columns, more like steeples, and you see all the flat land, and you see like the pavement or whatever bedrock that is. And now let's take a look at Google Maps, because this is even crazier. I don't even know what to believe here. I mean, if this place wasn't so dangerous, I think I'd probably save up to go there myself, but this is definitely a place not for tourism. And it's just absolutely insane what you're about to see here. I mean, honestly, they don't even put you directly in front of the Sphinx. I wonder why. Like, of all these photos, nothing in front. was just absolutely insane. All those pillars and that one picture that looked like I had that steeple. And I am just excited to see if this software will show what we just got done seeing. It is still run by the same company, Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, yeah, it would be interesting to see if we can actually, get a sense of how tall these things are and in 1-to-1 ratio, visit it. So I'm just kind of, the towns aren't really, it's not as easy to find these things unless you're familiar with like the highways or anything like that. And okay, here we go. I put myself right in front, and this is what they're going to give us. What a complete cover-up. I do apologize. I'm not the one who developed this software, and I'm not the one putting blinders on your eyes, but I do apologize for not being able to show you the real terrain. That does suck pretty bad. But once again, I like seeing the whole terrain. Honestly, like the whole surrounding. We see the pictures. We saw Google Earth. We saw Google Maps. We know what's there. And now hopefully you understand how big this is. Like, this doesn't look that big right here, but there's like ants. Imagine an ant being down there and see that road. That's just how big it is, and you really can't get a good sense of it. But look at the rest, though, because it kind of even though it puts like this mold, like this round mold over it, just imagine what else is out there. And this was only discovered in 2004 while building this highway. They called it Markham or something, Coastal Highway. And that's the only time anyone has ever seen look at this. I'm going through at least a 5-part series, because if you go on Google Maps and you do Street View and you go any spot that has a blue dot on it, just go take a look for yourself, please, and you will be absolutely shocked. These are 100%. How can these not be buildings? There is no way that this is all natural. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. I'm kind of just showing you the bird's eye view from Microsoft Flight Simulator. But if I don't get to it in this video, I'm basically going to make a video of going down the entire coastal highway. And it's just, there are YouTube videos out there. They say that over 400 miles of highway got built in 2 years. Well, I did some research, and in America, we're talking about America, the great United States of America. They said, on average, to build a highway, every mile takes 2 years. That's it. That's the average. And whenever I go through the highway, because I want to talk about the highway itself, because it's absolutely stunning. There's no way in Pakistan that 400 miles, it could be 600, I forget. Like I said, I'll make a whole separate video. But the only way they found this was by making this highway. That's the only way anybody ever saw these. And now, if you look at YouTube videos of Pakistanis or travelers that go down this highway, it's like you see nothing but, like, the locals are amazed. It's just not natural. Even in this really crappy, molded over version that this game software gives us, it still shows how melted and unnatural the lines are. So, enjoy this little trip for what it is. You saw the photos, and then I might superimpose some other photos, later on, just to kind of refresh your memory of how freaking amazing this whole area is. And this stretches across 4 countries, and then it jumps across to 2 other countries. It jumps across an ocean, and it's the exact resemblance in 2 other countries on another side of the ocean. So it's just, I don't even want to get into the criticism. Only Graham Hancock and one other guy who's like a local Pakistani archaeologist, only those 2 guys have talked about this specific region. And of course, they are completely discredited. I mean, they tell them that they have no reason to even judge, and they're like, well, look, they said it themselves. No one's been over here to archaeology, to dig, and so we don't know what it is. It's like, it's so frustrating, like they say, no, it's not what Graham Hancock says it is, but then they go off and say, but no one's been over there to say yes or no. I mean, look, we're flying right over the Sphinx right now. And you can't even tell. Like, they're not showing you anything. Right here in this little area, I'm going to show you later on, there's like this wonderful, huge basin that is just looking, and the princess should be right there. You should be able to see the princess, but it's just not showing us anything. It's not only did a mud flood happen, which, by the way, they call a bunch of stuff here in Afghanistan or Pakistan mud formations. They literally say mud formations. There's across the highway down there where you see north going south. There's these things called mud volcanoes. I mean, they put it in our face. They say that you're about to see the most amazing thing that maybe you have never seen. So, thank you for watching this. I just kind of wanted to shed the light and make a good introduction into this video series about Pakistan and this whole region, and then the regions around Pakistan that have these similar, I say, buildings or structures. It's completely disgusting how they really, and check this out too. There's no construction photos of the highway, even though they say it was built from 2004 or 2002 to 2004, built in 2 years. But yet there's not a single picture of construction. I dare you, please. I would like I would like to give a challenge and, the opportunity for someone else to find construction photos of this highway that is right close to the second Sphinx. Oh, I say second Sphinx, but it was probably the first one, because that Sphinx, they say, is dated to 12,500, and they're saying that the Giza Sphinx, is the record. That's what they're allowing, is that the Giza was built 4,500. So this is 3 times older, this Afghanistan one, or this Pakistan one, and it does look way older. It looks way more eroded. So to me, yeah, it is much older than the Sphinx, and that's why they're trying to cover. I can't believe that they didn't blow it up already. You know what I mean? Like, why did they not blow it up already? Like, it's obvious whatever this is molten, segmented, asphalt that's just rippling on top of each other, or this doesn't look natural. There's only one geographical location on Earth where all these weird shapes and mountains are happening. Every other continent has weird melted mountains, but this area in particular, I would say, is the Mecca. It's the holy grail of melted mountains, or buildings that were mountains. It's just so heavily eroded that it looks natural, but they don't want you to believe your lying eyes. They just want you to believe whatever they say. and what you see is wrong. But I think just by seeing this muddied images, it's pretty obvious that this is just not natural.